swing and a grounder fouled off to the left.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to the first baseman. Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Carlos Rodon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour, with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider, and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all 3 of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Jay to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. A 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or 2 early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit hard to short. Anderson brings it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Bureau, what's your take on this team today?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Oh, and he misses it.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Engel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 2 for 6. Able to snap one off over to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 17, Yonder.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Rolled slowly to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down.
At the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Wellington Castillo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Turned on down the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A man left for the White Sox. It remains. So striding in, Carlos Correa, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line to the right side. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and that's the first out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Engel ranging back. It's up and out of here into the archway. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting in, the right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he rips it on the ground to second. Sanchez is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. Stepping into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Sanchez playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he takes strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Adam Engel. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Jay behind 0-2 now.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox into the box now. Aledmus Diaz as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's George Springer. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. The tag, and they'll get 2 out of it.
Third baseman number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Nero, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next it'll be Tyler White. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hawker going back at the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, that's the 2nd home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Engel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to leading off the inning. Here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Yonder Alonso goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Caleb Freyre answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Chirinos, the former Ranger, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Line toward the alley in left center. Engel is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Arlett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a two-out single.
Now batting,
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the. Wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in. I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We're through four. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. And easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First pitch on its way. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Diaz ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now
still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first. Hit it a game in the fifth inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
John Jay is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. White Sox leave one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Rockney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Engel is right there, 1 down. Tyler White will bat next. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball up. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The tag, and he is cooked at first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
In now, Carlos Correa. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. No balls and 1 strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Engel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso.
The first baseman, number 17.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard on the ground toward short. Correa is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the White Sox.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He went down on strikes last time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos comes in 1 for 2.
Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
He's going,
and that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Jay is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit. So striding forward now, Daniel Palka, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Raymond Goodwin comes on to the top of the 7th. Swing and a liner. Foul. In the air to right center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez. No hits to this point. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Adam Engel would be next. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. That's popped up. Reddick coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box now, Adam Engel, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch out, nothing doing, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there's the first strike. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming, here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Third baseman,
and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Altuve.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There goes Bregman off of first, just keeping him close. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ian Hamilton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where.
Number 52.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jay will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. So the back.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box, Yohan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swings through it for strike number 2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Springer is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now in the box, Jose Abreu. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. 0-1 the count. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to ready for another chance. Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yuli-esky.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The catcher, number 28. Robinson.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Juan Minaya comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, George Springer. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Minaya is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty B, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
This one's down to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yonder Alonso. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Up next for the White Sox.
Standing in, Wellington Castillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
To his right, Altuve. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
White Sox down to their final out. And that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Shortstop, Tim
Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. His career history with Roberto Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Throw to first, not in time. Palka is off of first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Houston Astros are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Justin Verlander is credited with the win. Carlos Rodon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball.